if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
If these pictures are what they appear to be, if that is a shooter deceased on top of that building 150 metres away from the rally venue, if that is the shooter who discharged the bullets.
For a moment here, because I just want to make clear to our viewers what they're seeing right now. This is video, the first video that we have seen of former President Donald Trump since the shooting earlier today. This was released by a campaign official. This is him stepping off of the plane that he flew into Newark, New Jersey.
On July 14, 2024, an attempted assassination occurred during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, targeting former President Donald Trump. The incident unfolded at approximately 4 p.m. local time while Trump was addressing supporters. Here is a detailed account of the incident, reactions from public figures, and the aftermath. During Trump's speech, shots rang out near the stage, startling the crowd and causing immediate chaos. Trump reacted quickly, initially clutching his ear and then crouching down as Secret Service agents swiftly moved to shield him from potential harm. Despite the danger, Trump defiantly raised his fist in a show of resilience and defiance against the assailant. The attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump at the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, elicited immediate and varied reactions from a wide spectrum of public figures and leaders. Caitlyn Jenner and Logan Paul both posted images of Trump defiantly raising his fist after the attack, with Jenner describing it as a display of resilience and Paul calling it the most gangster image of all time. Their posts garnered significant attention and support from their respective fan bases. McGregor praised Trump's courage, highlighting his age and wealth, yet emphasizing his dedication to public service and love for the country. MMA fighters like Dylan Dennis also expressed admiration for Trump's resilience in the face of danger. Figures like Zach Fox and Dave Portnoy added lighter commentary, with Fox humorously referencing a Call of Duty reference, and Portnoy joking about missing an assassination attempt, which highlighted a mix of shock and humor amidst the serious incident. Pence and his wife Karen issued a statement expressing prayers for Trump's safety and calling for national unity in condemning political violence. Obama emphasized the need for civility and respect in politics, condemning the attack and expressing relief that Trump wasn't seriously injured. His message focused on unity and the fundamental values of democracy. Biden and Harris were briefed on the incident, with Biden publicly stating his gratitude that Trump was safe and condemning the violence. Harris echoed these sentiments, calling for unity and denouncing political violence as antithetical to democratic principles. Following the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump at the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, law enforcement agencies mobilized swiftly and decisively to manage the immediate aftermath and initiate investigative procedures. Secret Service agents responsible for protecting former presidents responded immediately to secure Trump and evacuate him safely from the stage. They implemented protocols designed to shield Trump from further harm and swiftly moved him to a secure location. Local law enforcement, including Butler County Police and Pennsylvania State Police, collaborated with federal authorities to secure the rally site and ensure the safety of attendees. They swiftly cleared the area, designated it as a crime scene, and began gathering evidence. The FBI, ATF, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and other federal agencies joined the investigation to determine the motives and background of the assailant. Their involvement included interviewing witnesses, analyzing forensic evidence, and conducting background checks on individuals associated with the incident. Authorities confirmed the deaths of the suspected gunman and at least one attendee during the incident. They worked to identify the assailant and any potential accomplices, focusing on uncovering the motives behind the attack and assessing the extent of any larger threat. Attendees at the rally described moments of fear and confusion when shots were fired, followed by relief and admiration for Trump's response. Many expressed support for heightened security measures at political events, reflecting concerns about the safety of both public figures and attendees. The incident received extensive media coverage, prompting discussions about gun control, political polarization, and the responsibilities of public figures in maintaining their safety. Media outlets analyzed the incident's impact on national security protocols and public perceptions of safety at political rallies. As investigations into the incident continue, the public and political figures remain engaged in ongoing dialogues about enhancing security measures, fostering unity across partisan lines, and safeguarding democratic processes. The incident serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges facing public figures and the need to uphold civility and respect in political discourse. Overall, the reactions to the attempted assassination of Donald Trump underscored the nation's collective rejection of political violence and highlighted the importance of unity and security in preserving democratic values. The incident sparked intense analysis and commentary across various media platforms. Journalists and political analysts offered insights into the broader implications of the attack, discussing topics such as national security protocols at political events, the safety of public figures, and the impact of inflammatory rhetoric in public discourse. There were debates on gun control laws and the effectiveness of current security measures in preventing such incidents. Media coverage also included reactions from political leaders, public figures, and influencers, reflecting a bipartisan condemnation of violence and calls for unity. Leaders like former President Barack Obama and current President Joe Biden emphasized the need for civility and respect in political discourse, urging Americans to come together in the face of adversity. In the local community of Butler, Pennsylvania, where the rally took place, the incident had a profound impact. Residents and attendees described feelings of shock and concern over the violence that occurred in their midst. There was a collective effort to support law enforcement and ensure the safety of all rally participants. The incident prompted discussions about community safety and the balance between public access and security measures at large-scale public events. Nationally, the attempted assassination sparked broader discussions on social media and public forums about the state of political polarization in America. Many reflected on the importance of safeguarding democratic processes and maintaining respect for differing viewpoints. Calls for unity and reflection resonated across the country, highlighting the shared commitment to upholding democratic values and condemning acts of violence against political figures. Overall, the media coverage of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump and its impact on the community and national discourse underscored the nation's collective response to political violence. It served as a poignant reminder of the challenges facing public figures and the ongoing need to foster a climate of civility and security in political discourse. Law enforcement agencies immediately launched extensive investigations into the incident. Their efforts included forensic examinations, interviews with witnesses, and collaboration with federal authorities such as the FBI and ATF. The objective was to establish the motive behind the attack and gather evidence to understand the sequence of events leading up to the shooting. In response to the incident, there was a nationwide reassessment of security protocols at political events and rallies. Discussions centered on enhancing security measures to ensure the safety of public figures, attendees, and event staff. Suggestions included stricter security screenings, increased law enforcement presence, and potential revisions to access control policies. Politicians, public figures, and influencers reacted swiftly to the attempted assassination. Many issued statements condemning political violence and advocating for unity across party lines. The incident prompted a broader discussion on the need to uphold civility in political discourse and protect democratic principles. Legal proceedings related to the incident were closely monitored. This included any charges brought against individuals associated with the assailant or involved in planning the attack. The outcomes of these legal proceedings were expected to provide further clarity on the circumstances surrounding the attempted assassination and potential security vulnerabilities. The incident sparked a national dialogue on safety and security at public gatherings. It underscored concerns about the risks faced by public figures and the challenges in balancing public access with ensuring robust security measures. The ongoing discussions aimed to address these issues comprehensively while preserving the democratic process and safeguarding public safety. In conclusion, the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump at the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, left a significant impact on both local communities and the national discourse. The incident triggered immediate and extensive law enforcement investigations to determine the motives behind the attack and enhance security measures at political events across the country. The aftermath prompted a reevaluation of security protocols, with discussions focusing on stricter screenings and increased law enforcement presence to safeguard public figures and attendees. It also sparked bipartisan condemnation of political violence and calls for unity in upholding democratic values and civility in political discourse.